Hey everyone, Christian here yet again with another palm species. I don't know if you want to call it review or discussion, but this is a might be familiar. This is the Christmas palm, or Adonidia merrillii. This palm is native to the Philippines and has become quite a staple in the Florida landscape world, probably since, I would say, for about 50 years now. Now, most commonly in Florida, it is planted not as a solitary palm, but actually as a double, triple, quadruple, as many as you want to try. And they seem to grow well that way. They don't get, a lot of palms get parasitic on one another when they share root systems. Now, these are not natural clumpers, so these are planted as triples. There's going to be, let's swoop over here a little quick. If I zoom in here, these are all triple Christmas palms, Adonidias, that are all planted in rows that are juveniles. Now this one here, let's zoom out again, and we're back to the mature one. Now this one has if you can see the purple tag on it, that means that it's marked for sale or for digging. So that's right, this one is been sold. This is a field nursery, so all these plants are for sale. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the Adonidia, back to the characteristics. Native to the Philippines, it grows in open canopy, meaning it kind of emerges into full sun, but grows in the shade for quite a bit. And as a result, you're going to get different. But in Florida, you see it mostly growing in full sun, and it does tolerate just fine as long as you fertilize it. There are many Christmas palms or Adonidias out there that are not well fed, and they're very skinny. They kind of pencil out. They don't look very good. But the ones that are properly fertilized and watered look great. Even beyond, these are not as fat as they get. In fact, if you zoom through here, you will see a fat solitary one, and they can get even fatter than that. There's some pretty chunky Adonidias, but these are popular because they keep this dwarfish look. These are only about 10 feet tall, and they're actually pretty big. So they keep that smaller look. They're not structural. They're more of like an accent plant for a garden. And the reason they're called the Christmas palm is because they most likely their seeding time is right around Christmas. Now these are seeding right now. It's obviously not Christmas, but they will seed twice a year. Usually they'll do it sometime in the middle of the summer and sometime in the middle of the winter, or right around the beginning of summer and the beginning of winter. So this is about, we're getting to summer in about a month. So these are not quite ready, but they will kind of seed whenever they want to. So they're just known for seeding in the wintertime. So these are a popular landscape plant throughout South Florida. They're not very cold hardy. Below 30 degrees, you're going to see a lot of them end up dying out. But people will still grow them. They will survive and not look as good. They'll kind of have some markings from where the leaves, where everything kind of died off, and they kind of stunt. They'll get a little couple short rings of growth, and it doesn't look right, but people who want to grow this palm will take the extra measures to kind of keep it protected. You'll see people wrapping them up in Florida in some cold snaps. Around here, it's not really a problem, thankfully, but if you go about 50 miles north, that's when you kind of start getting into that problem. But luckily they're not huge. They're not a big plant, so they're a little bit easier to protect than say a royal. So anyway, that's pretty much sums it up. These can be had pretty much, you'll find them even at Home Depot. They sell them retail in like 7-gallon pots. And if you want to try them out, just give them plenty of water. Don't give them full sun at that size. Just kind of give them, a half-day sun. And, they make a great patio plant for quite a long time if you don't live in an area where you can plant them in the ground. So if you want them as a patio plant, they're not bad at all. They can tolerate some drought, considering they're from basically tropical rainforest in Southeast Asia. So anyways, that's going to be about it for Adonidia merrillii, or the Christmas palm. I hope this was informative, and if you enjoy the videos, I hope you subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more of these. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other questions about any other palms, you want to see any other videos or reviews on palm species, leave a comment down below, or just have any questions in general. And have a nice weekend.